My Aunt Mindy is mentally handicapped. She cannot read or write, and her communication skills are few. But despite her disabilities, Mindy has one of the strongest relationships with God I have ever known, and her faith is exuberant. Some say that faith without reason is blind, but I, like Pope John Paul II, argue that that's far from the truth, because many people like Mindy have spectacular relationships with God, spurred by revelation that transcends reason. However, God has given humanity the wonderful gift of reason, a tool with which we can study the world and find truth in the gospel, enhancing our faith. Reason allows Christians to effectively share their faith in an evangelical and apologetical manner, systematically defending their beliefs against those who question them. Reason is logical and plausible, and it comes from a curious exploration of God's Word and His miraculous creation. From El Capitan in Yosemite to the billions of neurons in our brains, He made us to wonder. So it is not that one cannot find truth without one or the other, faith or reason, but it is that we use them both, like two wings of a bird, to elevate and bolster our relationship with God. The application of this principle comes twofold for a Christian university. First, it must provide opportunities for its students to grow in their faith, to experience those critical moments when God reveals Himself, be it on the mission field or during office hours. Second, it must teach the students the fundamentals of questioning, expecting the students to think inquisitively, investigate further, and pursue the material on a deeper level so that they might not solely know, but also understand. There must be a balance between training our brains to reason and our hearts to have faith. With the gift of that reasonable faith comes Jesus' command to all of us: go and make disciples of all nations. It is important to recognize that although faith and reason are not mutually exclusive, they are often in tension with each other. Like when God calls you to share your faith with a classmate into the wee hours of the morning when you still have work to finish, when God's call puts you in harm's way in a war-torn refugee camp, or when your vocational leading builds humanity rather than your bank account. But we trust that all things work together for the good of those who love Him. I look to that model as a guide for living, so that not only will I grow stronger in my own relationship with Him, but also that I can be influential in His name. As a psychology major, I intend to live out Christ's command by examining the information I receive through the lens of faith, always contemplating how what I learn today can be a testament to God's power tomorrow. As commanded in 1 Peter 3:15, I will be a light, letting my faith guide my conversation and actions, evaluating my perspective on the basis of sound reasoning, ready to defend the hope that is within me. And as an aspiring therapist in this post-Christian culture, I will exemplify the character of Jesus in all of my duties, demonstrating what it truly means to love as Christ, anchored to the truth, equipped with the powerful wings of both faith and reason, expanding His eternal kingdom.